Right, we're back for turn 8 now of Hell in the Hedgerows. Not expecting an awful lot to happen in this turn. The only thing we have spotted, which is hiding behind some of these icons here, is this Sherman, which we're eyeballing with that team there, and we're going to be moving a Panther up to see if we can't take a pot shot at that. General's definitely moving some infantry up this way. He's got 2 dead Shermans here. There was another one, I think, in that kind of area. The Fokker Wolf is still going around, and we are keeping an eye on this area here because General has blown a hole in the Bocage here so he can get through, and he's blown a hole here. And I don't think he did have a Bedford truck heading down this way. I don't think that hole in the Bocage is big enough for it to get through, so I'm expecting him to blow another one. Before he kind of heads over this way and gets dug in around here. That's what I'm expecting him to do. Don't know what's going to happen to the Stug. I don't know if General's seen it. I kind of assume he has because it's been shooting things, but we'll see what happens. And as usual, the infantry's moving up. The Typhoons have hopefully gone away. General's artillery's stopped. And we're basically just kind of wandering into the fight. I'm going to press go and we'll see what happens. That's the Fokker Wolf over there, shooting the snot out of something. It's almost out of 20mm ammo, it's just got like the 13, it's either 13 or 15mm left. And oop, there's another infantry spot. So it does look like we're angling towards a confrontation over here, one in which it's really looking like General hasn't got his, or has much reduced armour support, because it's on fire. And the bit I forgot, the reconnaissance team in the little... Oop, more infantry down there. So yeah, Jen's in the town, probably. Yeah, he's done the town bum rush. We got some enemy infantry coming across the railway bridge. They're going to bump into that reconnaissance team anytime. Yeah, General is definitely going to be sending them over there. Apart from that, not a tremendously exciting turn. That's good. We weren't expecting to get one. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a that would be one of General's instant deployable strong points, getting stuck in there. That's part of the Piat team, so like we saw with the Bedford over there in the last few turns, it's got a 6-pounder, a Piat team, and a HMG team, and maybe some sappers, maybe some engineers. Piat, another comedy joke weapon. Is basically everybody else is using rockets. The Germans had the Panzerfaust and the Panzerschrecks, the Americans had the bazooka. Well, the Brits got the same thing, but it uses a big spring instead of rocket. So it's short ranged and yeah, you get the idea. So we might be stashing them as a kind of ambush slash, let's see, where did they come from? When did we see them, in fact? Yeah, they've just come across the bridge there, and yeah, they're legging it into the woods and along. Yeah, they're going along the edge of the woods, and now they're going in here. Okay, so Jen's just popped them there to same reason I've got these guys popped here. So the question is, do we open fire on them with that reconnaissance team? I think so. I think that's worth it. I think what I want to do is, I'm not far forward, so I want to be aggressive. To some extent at least. To try and make sure that I'm getting the hurt in on Jen, and he thinks that I'm stronger up front than I am, because, let's face it, there's nobody here except them, so they're going to shoot the snot out of them. It is a crack little reconnaissance team, and they have got a 42, so... See, he's deep in thought. He's some kind of philosopher warrior. Actually, seeing as though the other guy's got the 42, he's probably thinking, why do I have to carry all the ammo? So we'll open up on that Piat team there. Even if we don't kill any, I'm not bothered about that. How's that Panther doing? Yeah, it's okay. Let's have a look at this infantry we spotted down here. Yeah, they're walking as well. Does this mean they're knackered? Or does it mean that they're dragging something heavy? Who knows? When did they pop up again? Yeah, that's the same bunch. And ooh, someone took a pot shot at them. Really? That's interesting. So oh! They're all dead. What the hell happened then? Wow, I totally missed that. They just got snuffed out. Not even any time for a flashing icon. What happened to you guys? Apart from the fact that your insides have become your outsides and you've all fallen over in exactly the same pose. At least they're in the recovery position. Yeah, what got you? What was that? Was that a mortar shell? Does look a bit mortary. Alright. Second 26. Or is it a shell coming in at the stug and missing? Could be. What's online there? Could be something in this dead ground here that the stug can't see. Or it might be mortars. Jen might be trying to mortar that. You know, it's a kind of possible position, but at the same time there's only the one. Do we have any other mortar rounds landing? Yeah, so it's yeah. And rounds coming in from over there. How much do 75mm rounds? Arc. Is it going to be hitting the top of the stug? Because we don't want that. We want it to be like spanky against this kind of thick part of the armour down here. So yeah, I think it's time to reverse the stug a bit. We're getting the infantry online and we should be able to see things soon enough. And that pack 40 isn't moved. Let's see, how did these guys do? Because I gave them a move order to see if they could just, you know, hop over this tiny little bit of bocage. And the answer is no, they can't. That's disgusting. So we're going to have to use all these gaps and things. Ugh. On the plus side, so does General. So the number of points that we need to cover has drastically decreased. But anyway, let's start getting some of these orders out. So the upshot of all this is that General is quite far forward. Definitely, almost certainly got bodies in the village. That's okay, we can work with that. First things first. Shoot them. Friendly neighbourhood pixel shuffling over here. I don't even know how they get over there. This is where the pathfinding gets arsey. I'll send you guys up the sunken road. Luckily, they can't be run over. Reverse Mr. Stug. Shuffle those guys back out of the way there, just in case that is a mortar barrage that's waiting to happen. Reverse the Stug a bit. Open him up so you can see what he's doing. These guys. That's distressing. I can't dismount them on the same turn. Ugh. That is worrying, but at least we'll find out if Jen's got any troops down there. Start moving these guys off to the fields. That's a safe field, isn't it? Yeah, look at it. It's a nice little dip. Start moving you guys up. And you guys, I know you're knackered, but you just gotta keep going. And we'll see where the panther gets to. What happened to the Fokker Wolf? Is it still out there? Yes, it is. Now, I didn't put any TRPs over here because I'm a moron. They're all over here where I want to do my big... do my attack. So let's... It's going to take 11 minutes to call in. The important thing is to get it going. Just so that it's doing something, so it's flying around. You know, obviously, General can hear the engine, and we wanted to hear the engine, so we want him to think, "Shit, there's a plane up there." All this mess in here, God. Have I mentioned how much I dislike infantry? I'm sure I have. Okay, so these guys are probably going to... Bad things may happen to them. May not. But they can fire fry now. And as before, we are just generally moving ourselves up. And it is a total nightmare because of all this bleeding Bocage. But, you know, we'll see what General makes of that. Off we go.